Que lo que con que lo que? Welcome back to another video. My name is Ramon. This is Papi Henny's Garage, and if you have a 2015 Chevy Equinox LT, this is the video for you. So I'm a person that doesn't like to spend a lot of money on parts if I don't need to spend them, right? So you need to run your diagnostics system before you do anything else. So a lot of these cars run on fuses, a lot of electrical stuff. Anything newer than 2010, remember, you're gonna have electrical systems. So when you get in here, push the tabs in. Give me 1 second, I can't do it with a hand. Oh, 1 second. Pull, okay. You have multiple fuses in here that can control that shifter mechanism. So my suggestion is go through your fuses here. If none of them are blown here, you can cover that up, put it back together, smack it a little bit together. Sorry. And then you have more fuses depending on the vehicle. You can have fuses under your steering column, or you can have them under your passenger column. So you have more fuses here. If you check all those out, as well as the fuses up in the front, then that will tell you what's damaged, what's not damaged. If you don't have any fuses broken, then you have nothing to worry about. The next step that you can take to make sure that nothing else is damaged, you can go on here, which this is the best example I can give you. You can go on your shifter column. You can have somebody sit down on the passenger seat, have them press the brake multiple times, and as well as try to move the shifter mechanism. If the shifter mechanism doesn't move, then that means that your solenoid is damaged, okay? So you can replace that, but my suggestion, if you're gonna take this entire system apart, might as well replace the entire system, because you have a component here, you have another component here, and then you have a third component, which is your cable linkage that controls everything back and forth for your prindle. P, R, and the L, right? So all that can be controlled, as well as this vehicle, like I said earlier, it has a lot of electronic mechanisms. So this vehicle itself has a manual option that you can control right here. So it's just best, if this something here gets damaged, it's just best to replace the entire part. If I'm not incorrect, it took me 4 locations to be able to find this. I'm in the state of Arizona. Nobody had that part here, so I had to get it from Kentucky. It took me about 4 days, and we spent about $998 for that part. It might be cheaper everywhere else, but I had to expedite it here, and it even took longer to get here. So let me show you how to install it, how to remove the interior pieces. You are gonna have to take both for the driver and passenger seat to be able to work comfortably. Don't be lazy, get things done the right way. Don't waste too much time, we're gonna get right into it. The issue that we're trying to fix with this vehicle is the shifter mechanism for an automatic Chevy Equinox, okay? So as you can see, this center console or shifter is already destroyed. You can see that the button is stuck, and what happened here was that, if you can see back there, this little piece right there broke. The little mechanism broke, so everything's stuck, can't do anything. So let me show you on this replacement part how it looks. So when you press your button, you have that engagement right there. You see that? Well, that broke on that, as well as the engagement from the solenoid right here broke. So you can see it right there. I know it's pretty tight, but let's zoom in right there. That little piece right there, if you can see it, broke, as well as the engagement for this item right here. So today I'm gonna show you how to replace that, how to replace this, take everything apart. But before you replace this, let's make sure that this is broken. So let me show you a few things that you need to check before you make the decision that this is broken, or the item that I just shown you, that item, or this item mechanism that goes all the way down is broken, okay? One more thing I forgot to mention, when your vehicle, when this mechanism gets damaged and you can't take off your reverse, if you can take off your reverse or anything, even by pressing the brake and you can't do anything, your key will be stuck in the ignition no matter what. So you cannot take, oh, I took it out. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen, but the car's been stuck with the key inside of it for a week now. So it's very funny that that just happened. So if your car gets stuck with the key inside, that's your issue. Your entire solenoid system, shifter, cables, everything's damaged, okay? Another thing I wanted to add that I noticed with this vehicle, the Chevy Equinox, especially the 2015, there's not a lot of information out there for them. So like I said, it took me a while to find the shifter solenoid. The best thing that you can do if you have issues with your Chevy Equinox 2015 specifically, do a lot of research before you take things apart, because it took us a while to find the part for this vehicle, and it was a little bit of traumatizing and a little bit of headaches to get this done. But I'm excited. We found the part, we got it in time. Now we can be able to take it off. So like I said, if you having shifter issues, this is the best video for you. If there's something that I missed, please let me know. I will leave the part item from GM, the part item number from GM, so you can be able to get this thing part if you have the issue with the 2015. I know that you can change parts within the same generation vehicles, but it's very unlikely, you know. And the only reason I say this is because the GM parts gentleman that I spoke with told me that a lot of people have issues with this shifter mechanism part, and it's very hard to come by. And yeah, you can change parts from another year with the same generation, but the issue is that you're still gonna run into the same issue. So it's just best to replace the entire piece, which is why we made that decision. To remove the passenger seat and the driver's seat, you're gonna need a T50 torque screw, or however you call that. Remove it, and then I'll show you how to pick up the seat. It's just 2 bolts in the back of the seat that I made. I didn't move my seat forward when I disconnected my battery. So as you can see, since I have the battery disconnected, I won't be able to take them out. So connect your battery back in, move it forward, or before you disconnect your battery, move your seat forward, because like I said, there's only 2 bolts holding the passenger and the driver's seat. So all you need to do is just unhook the buttons from the back, move it forward, unclip it, and then twist it over. So now that I have my seat moved forward, we're gonna take bolt 1, bolt 2, unhook the clip, the yellow clip for your seat belt and your airbags, and after that we can take out the seat, and then we can start removing the center console. Bolt 1, bolt 2, and then now we're gonna focus on our clip. So like so, press the yellow button down hard, and you can pull very give me a second, boys and girls. Just there you go. Boom. I forgot to take out the clip a little more, so that gave me a little more leverage. So like I said, you only have 2 bolts holding it. Now you have to pull it up and pull backwards, and then you're all set to go. I'm working with a tight area, as you can see. Let's see if we can take this baby out. Oh man, that was a little too tight. So now that we have access to our center console, we have to start here. Once we take this part off, you open this up and then you start taking off this trim, and then you can take out this trim first, and then this trim, sorry, backwards, sorry. You take out this trim and then that trim, and you will have 4 bolts to access this. So like I mentioned on the clip before, you have to remove here so you can work your way forward. Okay, I removed that panel because I was doing my investigation, my diagnostics on what was broken, if my fuses were damaged like I mentioned before, or if my mechanism was damaged, which I determined that, and that's what I explained to you earlier in the video. So we're gonna go here, just yank it off, unplug your mechanism here, and then you can continue with the top. Let me disconnect this real quick since I only have one hand, and then I can help you with the next step. As you can see right here, we have 4 bolts. They're 10 millimeters. They're 10 millimeters, so take those off and then this system will come off. Sorry for the lighting, it's just a bad area. To that. And again, we're learning as we're going. There's not a lot of information. Oh, sorry about that. We're learning as we're going. Like I said, there's not a lot of information about this vehicle, so while you see me doing it, we're doing it together. But I want to show you and I want to document everything for you, so you don't battle or you don't have these headaches like I am. Okay, so don't be afraid. There are clips everywhere. You just have to pull them without any hesitation, and you're gonna pull straight up. Okay, you pull all the way up. Don't be like me, don't forget 2 bolts. There's 2 bolts in the cup holder, so we got to remove those real quick, and then we'll be set to go. Alrighty. Once you remove those, you can leave them inside because we're not going to put this too far out, and you keep pulling up little by little. So now we're getting here. Let's see what we got going on over here. Right, give me 1 second. I gotta figure this part out, and then I'll come back with updates. So we expose everything like I mentioned. Our goal is to remove this piece right here. So what we're gonna do right now is just figure out the top piece. I'm sorry, everything's zoomed in. My apologies, the lighting is very bad. So we took out the side panels on both sides. We're gonna figure out this piece. I got it all the way off. I'm just having little issues right here. I gotta figure this part out. Once I figure this out, then I can help you with the rest. Just give me a second. But our goal is to take this piece right here and this piece right here. We have another bolt on the other side, and then we can take out the entire mechanism. Don't forget, we have to remove the cable shifter mechanism, and after we do that, everything will be plug and play, and then I can show you what exactly broke on here. Like I mentioned before, if all your side panels are removed as well as your top lid, the next step to get to this piece, which is what we're going to change, let me set you guys up real quick and I can help you. We're going to focus on this part right here and this part right here. Once we take those two out, then this entire piece right here, the plastic piece, can come up. Give me 1 second. You're gonna go right here from this corner right here. It's gonna be a little bit hard, but don't be afraid to pull. And you have 3 clips. You're gonna go in like so right here. Then you're gonna do the same thing on this side. It's gonna be a little bit tricky, but take your time. Don't rush. Use the hook mechanism. Be careful with your face, and you can take them out. Same thing. 3 clips is gonna go in like this. So now, once you get there, you have 3 7mm bolts on each side. Like I said, 1, 2, and 3 right here. And same thing on this side. If you can see them, sorry for the angle, I will fix that for you guys. So like I said, you're gonna have 1, 2, and 3, as well as this side, 1, 2, and 3. Boys, my apologies. Like I said before, you actually have 2 bolts. I was correct the entire time. I don't know why I questioned myself, but respectfully, that's what happens when you work on your own car, and that's okay to question yourself and ask questions. Okay, never be afraid of asking questions or questioning yourself, because like that you make sure that you don't break anything. So now that we have those 2 bolts removed, well, technically 4 bolts, and you just want to put this up. You're gonna have a holding clip right here where my finger is at. I don't know if you can see that. Right here, you're gonna have to pull the piece back, okay? Once you pull the piece back on both sides, you're able to take this out. Now remember, my lock mechanism is stuck, so you are gonna have to move this back. So just keep that in mind. You're gonna have to force it out or figure something out. Like I said, my piece is stuck. I can go anywhere, even if it's turned on. So we're gonna try our best to work with what we got. All right. Don't forget to unclip this bolt, this tube. System back here, and once you unclip those, you have 1 connector, 2 connectors. They're just push tabs. Once you do that, you can take that out. As you notice, I took it out sideways. Once you do that, your entire dashboard will be exposed, or center console. My apologies. Center console will be exposed, so now you can just keep clipping. Don't forget, you have 2 more Phillips screws right here. Use a stubby, and then once you take those 2 out, you can just pick it up, unplug these 2 buttons, and then move it back and out. Okay, so like I mentioned before, we're going to take out these 2 Phillips that we're missing. I already took out the 2 Phillips in the cup holder. There's nothing in here, so like I said, you don't have to worry about that. Just worry about this right here. get a little stub it and just do your magic. It's a tight area, so try to work comfortably. Not any screwdriver will fit down here, so just gotta be careful with that. I had to improvise, as you can see. So once that's out, then you focus on the other side as well. Let me switch hands for you real quick. So that's out. Let me take my bolts out. I don't want to lose them. So like I said, you have clips everywhere else. Let's see what other part we have to remove. As I can see, there's nothing else holding it here or here, just a strong clip. So make sure you pull with conviction, okay? Make sure you're proud to pull up really hard. All right, give me 1 second. I'm just setting you guys up so you guys can see, because I'm working by myself. So it's loose back here. Pull up, pulling up, pull up, and now when you pull up here, I have some tension up here. Okay, you're gonna have to pull all the way up. Okay. Well, that's embarrassing. I forgot one clip on the other side. Alright, don't forget your connections. Alrighty, now after you move the centerpiece, then you have to take off this piece. If you notice, there's a piece that goes like this, right? You have two 10 millimeters, you have one Phillip, two Phillips, four Phillips. Okay, so again, 2, 4, 1, which is 5 Phillips, and you have two 10 millimeters back there. Once you take those off, you can be able to take this piece off, and then finally we can get to the piece. I know it's a long job, but as you can see, it's a very detailed job. So whatever your mechanic is paying you, pay it. If you don't want to pay that, then do it yourself. Don't be lazy. Alrighty, all my bolts are taken off. The 6 Phillips, and then the 2 10s that I told you guys about, which is right here. You can get them from the top easily, or right there with the ratchet. Once you take all your bolts and stuff out, you can just go ahead and pick it up slowly. Make sure no wires or anything stuck to it, and there you go. Your piece is out, and then now you can access the main piece that you were focused on. Like I told you, it's a lot of pieces. As you can see, the entire back seat is full of pieces and item and bolts and stuff, but once you get to that piece, the rest of the stuff is a piece of cake. All right, now continuing with that, let me show you the next piece. So before you decide to take out the 14 millimeter bolts that you have right here, you have 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. The first thing you're gonna do is come here with a pry tool. Gonna go right here and take that out. Then, I'm sorry for the quality, but Arizona sun is too bright. You have a push button right here. Once you push, you can see that movement right there. You gotta push all the way back, and then once you push back, you move up. Give me 1 second. Let me put my camera down, and then I can show you that real quick. Oh man, it's so bright. So you can push right here. I hope you can see that, and then you pull straight up, and after you do that, that's it. You can just move it back. Try not to move the cable too much. Like I told you, once you push this little pin right here, you pull it up, and then everything comes out of that mechanism right there. Now don't try not to move this cable too much, because you can shift the transmission with that, and you don't want that to happen. Let's get our ratchet ready for our 14 millimeter bolts, and then we can go to the next thing. So I said on the last clip that this is 14. I was actually wrong. This is a 13. Okay, let's go to the other side real quick. Do you want to see content on this vehicle? That's my FD, baby. All right, let's go over here. Sorry, I got excited about my RX-7. Then we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go right here. Once you have those bolts out, this, oh, sorry. Let's take out this bolt right here. You have to release this piece right here, which is the lock mechanism. If you push it back, you should be able to push the button. Let me get that out and I'll show you how it works. Alrighty. Like I mentioned before on the last clip, once you take out your 4 bolts, which you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 right in front of the cable. Once you do that, you have two clips, 2 connectors right here, one right here and the other one right here that you have to disconnect, which is all this wire harness. Sorry for the angle, I apologize again, but hope you can see that better. All right, right there. So you have a connector here and the other connector that goes right here coming out, and then after that all you have to do is just, it should come out. Oh, did I forget one bolt? Let me see. I think I forgot one bolt. Let me go around, make sure they didn't forget. 2 bolts. Did I forget bolts? I don't think so. Let's see. Alright. Alright, let me figure this out real quick and I'll let you know what happened. As you can see, I am very pissed off. I don't understand why GM did this, and it's very, very stupid. So, remember how I said you got 4 easy bolts to take off and then this will come up? Well, they decided that you're supposed to put a freaking ratchet, hold it on the bottom, and then screw. I mean, GM, come on, what is this? And it's all 4 bolts, as you can see. Yeah, they did us wrong, guys. This is, what a headache. Just and I thought I was so close. The fact that they didn't put some sort of a rib knot system in here is baffling to me. But going back to the original problem, this is what broke right here. As you can see, there's no engagement here. That's me pushing it with my finger, and as you can see, the lever right here also broke. So yeah, let me take this out and then I can show you the pros and cons, the negatives and the positives, and you can almost be done with your project. So again, guys, thank you for following me in this journey. It is a little bit of headaches, but that's what it is. That's what it is when you decide to do things on your own. You know, you have to have a little headaches so you can get the actual results and be happy at the end of everything. So let me get that out for you. Let me figure out those bolts and then we should be good to go, I guess. You know, it's just disappointing the fact that GM decided to do that, but yeah, there you go, guys. So after 3 hours, literally it's been 3 hours, I'm not even joking. It's just so hot here in Arizona that we can't work in peace, to say the least. But after 3 hours, we were able to manage replacing the parts, and I'm gonna show you exactly what happened with our system. As you can see right here, you have the mechanism that's stuck. As you can see, it's not functioning, which is this little piece right here. For some reason, the owner or whoever it was bent that tab or whatever may be the case. So this is the new part. This is me pressing the button. That's how it should work, as you can see. But for some reason, this one is all bent, and as well as the solenoid, the shifting solenoid, which is right here. It's right here. It's not working or engaging due to this item right here where my screwdriver is at. being bent backwards when it's supposed to be straight. So as you can see, that's our issue. It was best just for us to replace the entire piece. Word of advice, before you decide to put anything back in, do not waste time in putting everything back in because you're rushing. Please go over everything, double check all your parts so you make sure that there is nothing wrong. Make sure that everything looks the same, it's working the same before you go ahead and put it back. This is the old piece, so we're gonna walk through it. Same mechanism, everything looks the same. The only difference on this side that I noticed is the part number. I don't know if you can see that because of the light, but the part numbers are different on this. And again, we got this directly from GM itself, Chevy itself, so there shouldn't be no issues. If you turn it on the back side now, connectors should be on the same way. This is the old one, this is the new one. Connectors should be on the same way. Everything looks the same. Everything looks the same. And if we come to this side now, this is the old one, this is the new one. Everything looks the same except here because it's broken. Everything looks the same except here because it's not broken. But there you go. Again, thank you so much for watching this. I know it's a lengthy video, but I hope it's helping you step by step. Like I mentioned before, there's nothing on websites or forums I like to read, and there was nothing there that I could find about this. So like I said, my suggestion was to just change the entire piece, and then that's what we're doing now. So now I'm gonna put you on a time lapse. Everything that we did taking it off is gonna go back the same way. So there shouldn't be no reason why you need a step-by-step. Watch the video and it should show you how to put everything. Now that you took everything off, it should be very easy to put it back in. So let's do that. I'm gonna put you on a time lapse and it's just gonna show me putting everything back together, and hopefully the car is running by the end of the video. Thank you. People, as you can see, interior center console area is put back together. Brand new Prindle put back together. Let me go on the other side so you can see. The only thing I got left now is just putting the seats back together, and you're all set to go. So you can see everything back together. Everything's functioning properly. So, like I said, take your time. I explained as much as I could. Taking off is a lot of things to take off, but once you figure it out, it becomes very easy, very straightforward. Take your time, don't stress about it. It's really quick. So I'm gonna put the seats in. I'm gonna go for a test drive, and I'll let you know if it worked. If everything worked, you're gonna get a little thumbs up like this, and we should be all set to go. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching the video. Please, if you have any questions, leave them below. If you like the video, like it. And if you have any suggestions, leave them as well. I'm doing this for my neighbor. My neighbor had these issues, has had these issues for about 6 months. So I just wanted to help her because this is the vehicle that she drives her kids with. So she needed a little bit of per se help to get there, and she doesn't have the funds. So I'm a very knowledgeable guy, so I wanted to help her get this settled. So like I said, if you have any questions or concerns, let me know. Everything's ready to go. I'm gonna go for a test drive, show you that the car is driving and moving, and then the key is not getting stuck anymore, because that was the main issue while we were doing this, as well as the transmission wasn't switching. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Alrighty guys, like I mentioned, everything's fully done. Bolts are put back in, connections for the airbag and the seat mechanism is in. So it's a plug and play. It should work. I'm gonna put my seat back real quick, and then just gonna get the system going. All I want to say is, at the end of the day, if you know how to work on cars, or you know how to work on things, take your time. I know not everybody knows how to work on things. Just take your time, be patient with it. I know it's frustrating. Take a little break from time to time. Do the things that you're supposed to do, so you can have a success. You can have a successful installation. Again, everything's put in properly. I honestly started at 11:30, and right now it's 5 o'clock. So it took me 5 hours, but I'm also filming for you guys, so everything looks great, put together the way it's supposed to be. So again, we're gonna go for a test drive right now. I'm gonna drop off the vehicle. I'm gonna give you my little update on this, and I don't think we need to cover anything else. Everything else is supposed to be. Everything's done, so let's just go for a test drive. Going in reverse, going forward, neutral, manual. Everything's working, guys. I am so proud. There's no better feeling than that. I'm so proud. So as you can see, I am driving the vehicle. Everything is working perfectly. Once again, thank you for watching the video. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your comments. I'm here to help, so just let me know if you have any questions. Again, this is just for a 2015 Equinox LT, Chevy Equinox. The only reason I'm saying that is because I'm not too much of an expertise with the Chevys, so that's why I'm suggesting this is just for a Chevy Equinox. So again, thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I hope your project goes like it's supposed to.